Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign. I've already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. Those of you that would like to book a personal or private reading, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. And if you want to call me by phone, you can register with bill per call and request that call back within 24 hours. If I'm available within that time frame, I can give you a call back. If not, then just wait till I post a notification stating that I'm taking calls at the moment. Okay, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Six of Swords, the Hermit, Four of Swords, the Sun, Six of Wands, Three of Swords, Five of Cups, and Death. Okay, so here I feel that someone has been in hermit mode. Someone has been meditating. Someone has been trying to get clarity. Someone has been processing information. I also feel like someone has been prepared for some sort of journey that they're getting ready to take. It's probably more so a spiritual journey or a spiritual path, but I mean, it might be a literal trip that you're getting ready to take. But I feel that someone also has been isolated and doing like all this research about who they are, and they're being enlightened here. And the image on this card makes me feel like whatever it is that you're learning or researching about is activating your heart chakra, or you're having some sort of understanding about the heart chakra. And I just feel like overall you are being guided. Your spirit guides are they're helping you. Like you might be hearing voices or seeing synchronicities. It's like you're being guided to go this way. Your spirit guides are like, go here, go there. You know, I don't know why I get like that ghostly image or voice or whatever, but I do feel like you are being gently guided on the correct path of where you should be going. So I also feel that if you had some sort of control issues, this is you just letting go of control issues and allowing things to just be, allowing things to just play out here. I feel that the path that you're on is leading you to success and leading you to happiness. I feel that you are going to feel so new about something, but because something is dying in your life or something's ending, like an old way, I feel like you're going to have a rebirth of the ego. You might have several deaths and rebirths within the next couple of weeks. I just feel like you're undergoing all these transformations, and everything that you thought you knew and understood is being replaced. You are having to let go of a lot of old belief systems. And, you know, it just makes me think of Neo in the Matrix, when after he took that pill and, you know, he went down that tunnel and then he woke up in that goop and started unplugging everything. I feel like you're deprogramming yourself. You're being deprogrammed to understand about life and your path and your journey, and why you've had the type of relationships that you've had, and you know why you're being led towards the person that you're being led to, or why you had to let go of the past, why you had to leave certain people behind. So I do see you like putting a nail in a coffin when it does come to certain people and situations, and it's like it hurts. But at the same time, you're being blessed with something new. So maybe before you could have new love, you had to let go. There's definitely, you guys, if you're going through a breakup, it's like you understand it. You understand it has to be done. You understand that maybe you have a different journey or purpose. Me and one of my friends were just joking, messages by me on Instagram. We were just joking about how we keep vibrating to different levels. I mean, have we keep vibrating away from people who are no longer in our vibrational field. You know, it's just like, damn, we tired of vibrating away from people. But yeah, it's like, that's what happens. It's like if someone is no longer a vibrational match, you know, you just have to let it go. And I do see, you know, people letting go of people and saying goodbye, just kind of crying and saying goodbye to what you thought or who you thought you were supposed to be with. This is grieving. Look at, she's holding on. Somebody might still be holding on. They're like, I'm saying goodbye, but I still just want to save this last picture, or I just want to save this article of clothing, or, you know, this, I just want to hold on to this. But truthfully, I feel like if you were holding on to something, it's like you were holding on to it at first, and then all of a sudden you realized that, you know what, this is just making it worse. I'm throwing everything away. I just need to forget about this person completely. So it's like you were holding on to something because it was good memories, but you're separated, you're torn, and you understand that, you know, you just have to let it all go. Maybe too, like me, for instance, I just went through a thing where I realized that I don't need my twin anymore. You know, people keep saying, oh, you need your twin. Stop it with that. No, you don't. You do not. Once your twin has enlightened you, you don't stop telling yourself, I need to wait for my twin to evolve, or eventually my twin is evolved. Your twin may never freaking evolve. Please stop saying that to yourself. You're just making it worse, and you're putting more blockages to yourself, where you make it harder for you to meet someone that you are vibrating with. And trust and believe, you are going to meet. Some people think that you can't meet someone that's like your twin. Yes, you can. Well, it's not going to be like your twin. It will be better. You might have a fear that you're not going to meet anyone better than your twin because of that connection. You know, it's like you can't explain the connection that you have with your twin. I don't mean to vent on this, but I almost feel like I need to for whatever reason. But like, even with my twin, it's like I understood that we would not be in a romantic relationship. I had already given into that belief. But then I thought we were at least going to remain friends. Like, okay, well, because we did, you know, keep a friendship, and we would talk to each other every now and then. But then it got to the point where he wasn't even being a good friend. It's like, you know what? If we can't even be a good friends, then what are you for? I don't need you. You know, we're not going to be in a relationship. I don't need you to heal me, because I feel like I've overcome enough obstacles that I can handle it. You know, I can handle disappointment. You know, I've grown. So now the purpose is, and I'm saying this in case you're going through the same thing, is to find someone who is on your vibrational path. Truthfully, I've met 2 people since my departure of my twin flame that have been better connections that I could see myself building with, you know, for a future, you know, because we're both on the same spiritual path. You know, my twin wasn't even on the same spiritual path at all. He's still very much caught up in this life and just doing things, not really growing. He's improved since our twin flame connection, but he's still just stuck, and he may never fully evolve, because maybe that's probably not part of his contract. Maybe his contract was just go enlighten your twin. And that was for me. And that was all he was supposed to do. Go enlighten your twin. He did it. So I just said that for those of you that might be going through a similar journey, that may have needed to hear that. I do see you guys connecting with someone who's going to be giving you a lot of attention. Someone who will stroke your ego. But it's mutual, I feel. Now also, I feel like you could be connecting with someone who's very popular, or has status, or maybe even famous. someone may be willing to make some sort of sacrifice for you, or you them as well. But I feel like someone is finally inspired to let go of the past. Someone finally understands that an ex is an ex. It's like there's no need to get back with that ex. I understand now. So someone is having a confidence to let go and move on, and they, you know, believe in themselves. And I mean, I feel like that's you, Sag. So yeah, we do have new beginnings here. I see you being inspired to move forward, or inspired to start your own business, or inspired to relocate, because I see you gathering your things. Maybe you're escaping. You're like, well, that was my old life back there. You know, now it's time for me to start something new. So you guys may be starting a whole new life path here. You might be officially ending a relationship. Like now it's officially over. So maybe you signed some sort of divorce papers and that was it. It's over. Maybe your ex came by the house to get the rest of their things, and you guys had your closure and said goodbye. You know, it's just like, okay, I guess that's it. You know, they're gone for good now. Because too, I feel like somebody may have been holding on to something, feeling obligated to hold on to an ex or hold on to a connection, but I just feel like you're finally letting that go. You could be involved with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, and maybe a Libra. Someone is learning how to get back in tune with themselves. You may be developing your spiritual gifts. I also feel like you are really listening to your intuition when it comes to matters of the heart. I feel like you're overall feeling good about yourself with the Nine of Cups. You're like in a happy space here. You feel like, I don't know, confident. Maybe a lot of people are paying you compliments. That could be another thing, like your ego's getting boosted. At first, maybe you were stuck in a rut, or you were, you know, just down about some things, but then people started complimenting you and telling you what a wonderful person you are, or how good you look, or, you know, someone is maybe just saying how proud they are of you, and you feel good, you know. You also may be getting some sort of wish fulfilled. I see some positive changes coming through for you because you've gone through this. You've gone through the grieving in the mourning. You may have reached rock bottom in a situation, but now there's going to be some sort of changes here, especially moving into Cancer season, which is very soon. If you've been in a situation where you felt like you weren't going to meet anybody, you're like, man, I've been single, and you've just been living life, you've just been going with the flow, just floating on. I feel like someone new is entering your life. There's some sort of new opportunity coming towards you. I meant to also look more into the Death card here. Okay, I see the Death card. This is definitely talking about a season is ending. And so as we enter summer, your life is changing. And the Wheel is also asking you just to go with the flow and trust the journey. I see some sort of cosmic alignment. You're being cosmically aligned with the person that you are meant to be with. Everything that has happened to you has been for a reason. Like you might have been saying, oh, I wish I never did this, and I wish I had never done that. But you needed to experience those things because that was a part of your journey. And that is what gives you character. Some of you, I feel like you're going to have closure with someone. You could have been, it's like things are coming to an end because you were able to have closure with that person. Even if it's only in a dream, like, even if this person came crystal clear to you in a dream and you guys were like, I forgive you, or you guys were able to forgive each other in 5D. It's like that's enough for you guys to have that closure to move on. Yeah, if you had been avoiding the past, trying to escape your past, pretending like you weren't hurt, or just trying to forget about someone, trying to bury old painful memories, it's like, nope, you can't. That's not the way it goes. So I feel like you finally confronted whatever disappointments or losses that you experienced, and then you were able to have that closure and let the past be the past. That's all. It's like that's all you needed, and now you can have that closure. It's almost like when someone dies, and you know how you take forever, not always, not everybody, but some of you might have experienced when you take forever to get that tombstone, or you know, the headstone, and it's like finally you got the headstone for that grave that's been unmarked for years, and now it's been too painful to visit that grave, or too painful to get that headstone, and you finally deal with it, and you can move on now. I still feel like this is a love reading, but I feel like I should mention that you guys may really need to change your business name or your business channel. Like, you need to let something go. You were holding on to something that isn't working, and you need to let it go, business-wise too. Business, career-wise. By you letting something go is opening up some sort of new opportunity. For some of you, this is about letting go of, let's say for instance, you're in a relationship, but you guys were in a long distance relationship. I feel like finally there's some sort of compromise. Like maybe there was something going on where you guys were like debating on who should move in with who. I feel like finally there's been some sort of decision. So someone has decided to go ahead and let go of what they are used to. Something inspires you or encourages you to go ahead and move to this new place where your partner is, and you guys are starting some sort of new life together. I also feel that destiny has led you, or outside forces has led you to someone. Like something, you could have also been torn or trying to keep your options open, but I feel like something that's giving you closure, and you're deciding to move forward with one of these people out of the many. Yeah. For some of you, you might decide to move forward with someone who is at a distance. All right, so I hope that made sense. Hope it resonated. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.